Today we're going to look at some different items that I found at Galaxy's Edge when I was there the other day for the Kestis Lightsaber release. I'd seen them before, but I hadn't purchased them until now. So we'll take a look at those next. Stick around. So today we're going to look at something a little bit different that I found at Galaxy's Edge, actually in the Droid Depot. Now, I know many of you guys have seen the mystery droid packs. Well, this isn't the mystery droid pack. This is something a little bit different. May kind of pique your interest if you're into puzzles. It's a little bit different than what I was expecting, but they're actually 3D puzzles of the droids, and they have two different ones that day. They have the BB-8 unit and the R2 unit. I haven't opened these up yet. It doesn't look like there's very many parts, but they look like they would be pretty cool for display. So we're going to take a look at those and see what exactly is involved with these and what kind of quality these things are for the price. So let me get these open here. I'm going to open both of them up and take a quick look at how they come packaged. So when you get them, you have the parts in a little bag, and then inside you have a little light display stand for them, and then some directions on how to put it together. So I'm going to go ahead and take a few minutes here, put it together, and just see how they look. Kind of interested to see the design and everything of these. So the display stand's actually pretty nice looking, honestly. Looks like it's got a little light underneath that a light bulb has got some, looks like some diffuser little bubbles on there. I'll kind of try to put it here a little bit closer for you guys to see if my camera will focus. Doesn't look like it wants to, but that's how the stand looks. There, it's trying to focus now. Get it to slowly go in there. So it's a little stand. It's got a little bulb in the bottom of it, a little light bulb that sits down in there. If you can see it there on the angle. Got a little power button on the side, little push to click power button there, and then a little pull tab. So we'll play with that here in just a few minutes, but I'm going to go ahead and open the package up that all the parts are in, and it looks like everything's pretty much clear so that the light can really shine through it. All the pieces, like I said, they're clear plastic except for the blue accents. It does have some blue accent pieces there that look pretty good. So I'm gonna kind of throw this thing together. See if I can't use the kyber cam to help you guys to be able to see this a little bit better as I'm building it, because I know you don't want to be sitting here just staring at my ugly mug the whole time while I'm doing it. I'm gonna go ahead and switch us over to the kyber camera and see what we got. Alright, so I'm gonna start out with some of the pieces here. You've got the body pieces, and I'm trying to keep the keep my kyber camera out of my main camera here for you. But you've got all the little pieces here to be able to make the R2 unit, and then of course you've got the directions that kind of show you step by step how to start out. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing this based on what it shows. So here is the first piece, and looks like this is supposed to snap on here like that. And then I guess this fits in. You got to find it just the right way. Oops, got to get it in here. and just the right way for it to slide on. So this just slips over to kind of give you that design there of it. And then you got the next piece, looks like it snaps on. Guess it must go on this way. Yeah, it's got to go on that way. Looks like there's some tabs. So they're all about the same size, but last thing I want to do is put them in the wrong spot. So we'll just kind of sit it there. There we go. Get it snapped in there in place. And then it looks like basically you've got your body pieces that you've got to put together. I'm assuming after you put it together, these pieces just kind of slip into place. At least I would think so. Okay, so the head's going to be able to move as you do it. All right, cool. So let's sit the head over here to the side. It looks like these are the two body pieces. So we'll put the body pieces together. And then, oh, it really kind of throws it around on this. You got your two legs. And it looks like you got your leg side pieces. And these are just going to, looks like they slide in and then snap in place like such. Give you your leg accents there. And then you've got your bottom leg piece. I guess it would be the center. The side pieces for the legs that snap on. Like that. So as you can see, I mean, they're not like overly difficult or complex. It's just the directions there. I mean, it's just pictures basically, so you really don't get a whole lot as far as you know, any kind of major instructions on it. I mean, you have to look and see. As you can see, there's a notch there and a notch there, and then these tabs are two. Well, you can't see it there. You got a notch, and these tabs are actually different sizes. So you just got to kind of, you know, line up the tabs there. And then, of course, you've got your accent color pieces that kind of, that didn't really snap it in place, so I must have put it in the wrong one. Maybe they're specific. Yeah, there we go. Specific to which one actually goes where. I think that one was the smaller of the two. There we go. Snap that in. Snap that in. So then you got your pieces. I guess you slide in the foot piece there. Slide the body piece on. Just kind of, guess you gotta, I don't know how that would go there. This is supposed to, you know, get them just right. There you go. Get the head in place, and then get your legs in place. Let's see, do these snap in tight? They don't reach in there very far. Guess you really gotta put some effort into getting those legs on there. I guess it would help if I put the leg... No, I had the leg right. It's got to go like... It's got to be this side, so that way it'll sit right. Maybe a particular position you've got to put it on. Looks like it's just a really snug fit. I mean, that joker doesn't want to really go on there very easy. It's got to be a tab. Looks like there's a little notch for it to sit in on there. I'm trying to get that notch to line up. There we go. Let's get this other one. There, get that notch to line up. There we go. And let's go back to a full screen for you. You've got your full little light up 3D puzzle. So what we'll do now is go ahead and grab that display stand. We'll pull the little plastic tab out the bottom and turn it on. It's got a little bluish light so that when you sit R2 on there, you get a nice little glow, just like it shows on the box. So that's a pretty good little design there for the R2. I like the fact that you can rotate his head around, you know, position the head how you want it to sit. But I think that's actually pretty nice, you know, considering the look of it. I mean, it is all plastic, but having the light be able to glow up through, I think really sets it off. It really makes it nice. It is a bluish lighting. You know, may not be able to tell quite the coloration of it on camera because it looks almost whitish on the camera, but it is a blue color shining through there, so it is really nice. Now, you may be wondering how much these packs cost, and I'm going to build the BB unit here in just a minute. But both of these retail for, if you can see, $21.99. It doesn't want to focus like, there we go. So they retail for $21.99. So a little on the expensive side for, you know, a piece of plastic, but it's actually not that bad when you consider how much a lot of the others, you know, 3D puzzles out there go for. They go for about the same. But I mean, having it be able to light up like that, honestly, I think looks pretty good. And then, you know, kind of display it like this on the shelf. I think it'll look nice on there. So let me go ahead and get the BB unit, and we'll do that one real fast. So I don't want to take too much more of your time. So looks like, based on the package, this one should light up with an orange light, which would make sense with the accent pieces, of course, being orange. So it looks like this one here is going to be a little bit easier as far as instructions on how to build it. But it looks like it's definitely a much simpler build design. To kind of show you here, and I'm unfortunately going to get the camera a little bit in to the other one, but this is, I mean, this is how all the parts are. They're pretty basic little pieces. I mean, that literally is all the pieces on camera that come with this set. And we'll go ahead and sorry, I know I'm make you guys sick doing all that. We'll go ahead and build this one now. So let's see, we'll start off, looks like we start off with the headpiece. Let's move some of this stuff around. We start off with the actual headpiece here, and we install his little eye. If I can get it to There we go. Get that little eye installed, the little BBI. And then it looks like the antennas go through like that. It looks like the antenna is supposed to go into this base first. It's got a little notch. And if you guys can see the little notch right there, that little notch sits down inside that little groove right there on that piece. And then you slide the antennas up through the holes to make his little roll around head. So then you've got the head completed. Moving on to the body, I guess pretty much all we're going to be doing is just snapping all the little colored rings on. It doesn't look like, well, it looks like there's one tab that's larger than the other two. So if you can see here, this tab here is a little bit wider than the other two tabs that are there. So have to find the notch, and there it looks like there's the hole there that actually is a little bit larger, and then just snap these into place. But it also looks like possibly there's different ones with different positioned rings so that you get the right ones in place, because like these aren't quite lining up. So we've got a bunch of different rings, so we just have to find the one that actually lines up properly. So let me flip all these over. So unless I am looking wrong here, it looks like this one is a little bit wider with them in the right place. Possibly. A little bit off. Is that the right ones? Ah, I think we found the right one. Yep, we found the right one for this side. So we just have to find the right spread for the holes here and here that match up with the spread on the rings. So this one here is fairly close, but not quite. That one's off as well. That looks like it's the right one. So we'll go ahead and snap that piece into place as well. So we've got those two in place. Now on the other one, we need to find the right rings. So we will look, and I think I got lucky and found the right one right off the bat for this one. We'll snap that one in place and spin it around. And let's see, so it looks like the long one is over here. We got lucky there. Found the right ones there. So then, of course, you've got your two pieces, the clamshell, that go together. Get those to line up. And then grab the right one that will match up on the two sides. So this one here is the right one for that. Then we have the other one. There we go. And now we have BB's body built. Now there was a hole. There's the hole for BB's head to snap into. So put his head, and his head does rotate, which is good. So now we have BB built the way he's supposed to be built. Looks good. Let's go ahead and grab the base. Now, what's cool about there, or what's nice is there is a flat edge right here on the bottom. He is going to sit a little bit angled back. like so. I don't know if you guys can see it. I got a little bit close. But he will sit a little bit angled back, kind of like he does as he's running around and everything. Let's go ahead and turn it on. We do have the orange light. Set him on there and we get orange lit up BB-8. So it's a little bit more wobbly than the R2 because, you know, R2's got the stable legs. But I think the BB looks really good as well. You know, and of course, we'll display BB sitting on top of its box, as well as we do with the R2. So, kind of do it just like that. Anyway, like I said, these are $21.99 a piece plus tax. They are sold at the Droid Depot. I've seen them a couple times when I've been there, but never really thought about purchasing them until when I was there, actually on Saturday, when I purchased the Kestis lightsaber for the giveaway that we're working on. Keep looking to double check on what our subscriber count is, and if you have not subscribed yet, look at the other video that we have put up that basically tells you what you need to do to be able to get yourself entered to win one of 2 Kestis Legacy lightsabers, and basically one of 3 of my own personal black kyber crystals that I have found over the last few years that I'm going to gift to a couple lucky subscribers out there. First one's going to be at 500, second one's going to be at 1,000. So make sure you, I guess it would be one of the 2 sides. I believe it's going to be over here where the subscribe button is at. Hit that like and subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Take it to where it'll do all notifications, so that way you guys get updates on when we put new videos out. Also, make sure you check out our Twitter, our Facebook, and our Instagram accounts, because that's where we're going to be putting the notifications up of when our content videos are going to be put up for you guys to be able to see. So thank you very much for joining me today. I know it's not been a lightsaber video or a kyber video, but I wanted to give you guys something a little different because I want to start trying to give you guys more of what's available at Galaxy's Edge. So thanks again for joining me. Until the Spire, and as always, may the Force be with you.